doing? What's going on? Girl, we got some stuff to talk about. Now, if you guys can hear me, please press that one. Did you hear about Drake? I know I heard this morning, and I was going to go live this morning, but I said no, because y'all not used to me going live in the morning, so I'm going to keep it at night, okay? Honey, when I tell y'all this beef with Drake, Kendrick, Diddy, everybody, girl, it is a mess. The hip hop community is in a state of emergency. The hippity hop community is in a state of emergency. What are y'all doing over there? Y'all just can't be productive citizens without pound each other, without trying to shame each other, without trying to embarrass each other. It's enough. You got the whole world that can't stand your black butt. Now you want to dislike it. Girl, it is a mess, and you're doing it all for the entertainment. Honey, I don't like Boosie. I can't stand Boosie, but honey, I'm going to have to agree with Boosie with this one, okay? Boosie said it's sad how y'all black people are doing the black kings out here. It's a damn shame of how y'all just loving it. Y'all pumping it up. Y'all pumping it up. Y'all can't get enough of seeing each other fight amongst each other in the shame in the name of entertainment, in the name of amusement. Okay, this is what y'all like. Y'all like to see each other falling apart. But honey, some of y'all say Drake ain't one of y'all because he's mixed. So I don't know about that one. But honey, they said Drake house and got sprayed up, pow up, and somebody got hit. They said it happened right after Kendrick Lamar exposed his address, girl, to the whole world. Yes, honey, when I tell you, it is so much diabolical, evil stuff that's going on in the mix, and y'all are loving it. They said Diddy house is next. They're going to spray Diddy house too, girl. Yes, Diddy is not off the talking block. And did you know 50 Cent is suing Diddy's ex-lover? Yes, Daphne, his baby mama. Yes, girl. 50 Cent said he's going to sue Diddy's ex-lover, Daphne, for over $1 million because she said that 50 Cent put hands on her and SA'd her, okay? Which I believe he did, okay? But honey, 50 Cent said he's not having it. He's going to sue her for $1 million. And people are not happy about 50 Cent suing her. They said, you don't care about the mother of your child. It's bad enough that you're not a good daddy. Now you're going to do this and talk about bad daddies. Did you hear about Brian McKnight, girl? Yes, you already know he's not a good father to his biological kids, honey. But did you know Tyrese, out of all people, came out the woodworks to defend Brian McKnight against disowning his biological kids? And did I tell you, his biological kids are standing up, and they said, Tyrese, your ass should be the last person to talk about anybody because you failed as a father. You failed as a black father. Honey, do we need to talk about it today, these failed black daddies? Since y'all don't mind talking shit about each other, since y'all don't mind dogging out each other, hell, let us have our say about it, about these black daddies, okay? Can we talk about the black daddies? Since y'all already dogging each other out, ain't Kendrick Lamar a daddy? Ain't Drake a daddy? Shit, these black fathers is, woo! I'm so blessed and happy. I had two good listen, I got a stepdaddy and I got a biological daddy that was in my life because y'all are so over-sexualized. It's sickening. Anytime you hear a bitch say I got two daddies, y'all automatically think of some homosexual shit because that's where your brain stay. You stay in some gay shit. You stay up gay, so obsessed on some gay sexual ass shit. So there's something wrong with your asses, okay? But honey, I'm so blessed. Thank you, Jesus. Rashida, how you doing, girl? Rashida, she's showing face today. What's up, Rashida?
Hey, Gigi.
Rashida.
What is going on in the world, Gigi?
Girl, a lot. Firestarter said they love my voice. You love the sound of my voice. Well, I thank you, Firestarter.
Mhm.
And the reason why I gotta thank you, Firestarter, because there was so many people, Firestarter, that talked about my voice. Oh God. They say my sound too goddamn old. Okay. They say so much shit about me, Firestarter. They said I sound like I'm 60, 70 years old. Oh God. Oh God.
Not,
They
not sound like 60 or 70. No, you don't.
they say I sound like I'm ghetto. They say I'm real ghetto with it. They say I'm real ratchet with it. They say I'm real loud with it. And fire started that hurt my feelings, because I was raised in a conservative. I was raised not to be loud and ghetto, not to be like my family members. You know what I mean? So it hurt a little bit. And then I try to change up. Hello, how you guys doing? I got
I
variety in
love
this
it.
shit,
I
bitch. I
love it.
got variety, okay?
I
But when I
love it.
compare, I do like to be boastful and loud, especially when it comes to certain topics I'm talking about. So I
Mhm.
gotta just keep my foot on the gas and stop worrying about motherfuckers. And you know what? Maybe I need to start addressing hoes. That's what I need to do. Okay. But thank you, Firestarter. I appreciate that. Oh my God, here y'all go with this shit. Your voice give Tasha K. How, you know what? Okay, I'm going to take it as a compliment because she does have 1.3 million subscribers, right? I take that shit as a compliment. Okay, now come on. Come on.
Gigi sound like Gigi.
Thank you. I sound like GG. Okay.
Mhm.
Now, Rashida, you sent me that message about Drake getting his house sprayed up. What were your thoughts this morning when you saw it?
All right, so when I first saw it, I automatically thought Craze fans. My second thought was he staged it because not so much that Kendrick ended him lyrically, but the fact that the things Kendrick said had everybody digging to pull proof of the things he was saying. And a lot of people came up with a lot of stuff on Drake dealing with these underage girls. A lot of stuff that I didn't even know. Um, and then I started reading and I was reading the comments and they was talking about the weekend's manager and his security guard getting pow last week. And they said it was a OV Ho member that did that. So I'm like, so it was like, was this a timing thing? Was it the fact that him and Kendrick was beefing? So because the both Pow Pows was within a week apart. So it looks like he could have had something to do with it, but he was beefing with too many people, like way too many people. So I'm thinking that he playing
This
the
is what
victim now.
y'all wanted. Are y'all happy now? Y'all not gonna happy till every black body is 6 feet under because you want you get off, you get entertained by hurting each other and dogging out each other and embarrassing each other, and you always gotta have a winner and a loser. Everybody can't win with y'all. No, you want to have a winner, you want to have a loser. Okay, are y'all happy now?
Yeah, but it was
So
supposed to
every
be
time. It's supposed to be like that all the time,
no,
Rashida.
it's
They do
supposed to
this
be
all the
it's
time,
about
and it
music though.
always ends bad. It ain't about that goddamn music,
That's what
Rashida.
it's supposed to be about.
It ain't. It ain't. You got music all across the world. Music is universal. Okay.
Right,
Before hip hop, we had music. Okay.
right.
Hip hop is new. We always have music, and music would never came to the point of pound each other or having artists kill each other with their words and just energy and be entertained by it. The hip hop birthed that type of crap, and it's still going on, and it's still going, and y'all love it. Y'all love this shit. Y'all are so entertained by it. You uplift it, you buy it, you support it, you love it, and that shows a lot. That's very telling. That is very telling. But then, girl, I can't get. You know what? Ah, Rashida, you better
I
say something.
don't I don't think that this pow and that happened had anything to do with the beef. I think that they people use this opportunity to
Well, it
do
has
it so
to do
it takes the attention off of the real thing because uh, I went down a rabbit hole. His crew OV Ho is involved in a lot of stuff out there, like a lot of gang violence in Canada. So I think that he was into something else because there's no way that Kendrick sent anybody. It could have been a crazed fan, but then you can't control your fans. And they don't have to necessarily be battling for fans to do crazy stuff. I'm sorry, they don't.
Ah! Rashida!
I don't care,
That's
Gigi.
what you fail to see. Words are energy. Words are spirits. When you get on that mic and that 808 and you putting all that ritual music and you come out your mouth with intention to destroy somebody, to shame somebody, those are energies you're putting in the atmosphere. Of
That's true.
course, chaos and death will come because your intentions getting on a track is to demolish, is to decease other individuals. It's the intention. Even if you're saying that Kendrick didn't do it, he's still a part of the beef. He's still a part of the cycle for it to keep going on, to stir chaos amongst this community. When this community is already traumatized, this community is already wounded, okay?
But you know it's not fair. It's not fair that see,
Life ain't fair.
I'm looking at I
Life ain't
know that. I know that, but I'm looking at this from a different perspective and people kind of show their hand. He wants to play the victim now because he got embarrassed. Now everybody knows who he is. They know who he is now.
well, I
There's
Cheetah,
too much evidence.
you're stuck on Drake and you're stuck on Drake and you're stuck on Drake. I don't give a damn about Drake. I don't give a damn about Drake. It's bigger than Drake. It's bigger than Drake. It is the community and the toxic and the death and
Yeah,
illness because that bodyguard that got sprayed, okay? Do you think that's the only bodyguard that got sprayed? It's so many
no,
in our neighborhoods that is getting taken down and it's causing a stir and it's inspired by this diabolical hip-hop music that they're pushing, that they're
not just music though. You can't put it all on music, Gigi.
I
That's
didn't
not.
put it all on music. I didn't say music is a whole reason, but it plays a part. It is a part of the ingredient.
People egos is the reason why people are killing people. It's their egos.
And they put it in
People
that,
can put it off on other things, but it stands on the
music.
ego and the hate that they see when they look at each other. That's what it stands on. Because even if I done seen people get pow for less, and there ain't no music was involved, and there ain't no nothing else was involved. You could have somebody get on here, a celebrity, anybody, and say, "Oh, I like the love song Beyonce did," and they'll go sideways with that.
Rashida, I
Mm-mm.
bet you them killers that you talk about, I bet you, I asked them what music you listen to. I bet you they listen to that diabolical rap music that's always talking about bodies and killing bodies. Those are spirit, those are energies you're putting in your mindset subconsciously of death, death, death,
That's
death,
true.
death,
That's
death,
true.
death, anger, 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 anger. No wonder why you got so damn trigger easy when it comes to anger and all this shit. That's all you listen to. Okay, they all listen to it. It's a part of the damn ingredient. But honey,
What else is a part of the ingredient?
oh, we trying to move the goalpost tonight, Rashida.
No, no moving goalposts because I agree with that. But what I'm saying is people gonna always find an excuse and a reason on why they do negative, bad things. They're gonna always blame it on something. But the fact of the matter is, you just got some nasty, evil people in this world. And I do believe in vibration. And I do believe that what you feed your mind and it plays a big part in the actions. So I agree with that as well. But you asked me what I thought about this whole thing right here, and I'm just saying it looks like somebody's ego is bruised and hurt. So now they're trying to set something up to make it look like this is what was going on when one didn't have anything in this particular. One didn't have anything to do with the other. Just I'm just talking about this right here because you
I
asked me what I felt.
You're saying you feel that Drake caused it. Even if Drake caused it, the result was from the hip hop music. It's the same coming from this hip hop music. It will cause you to lose your mind where you have to pow your own people.
Yeah, but was it from the hip hop music or was it because now everybody know that he's a predator? I
It's
think it's because everybody know he's a predator. That's what I think.
just like R. Kelly, everybody knew he had a thing for little girls. Do you think this the first time people talked about Drake having a little something for Millie?
Nope.
Really? This ain't the
Nope.
first time. So no, it's not just about that. And when we talk about other instances, Biggie and Tupac, a prime example. That had nothing to do about no pet, no the whatever. And just when you're talking about hood stuff, do you know how many black men are taken out of here in their rap environment because they're rappers? I heard so many up and coming rappers being taken out of here. Okay, from all that toxic bull crap that they spewing. How the fight start in the hood? You look at a bitch wrong for too long and he ready to fight. How does it start? Oh, you said something in words and it
Ego.
tried to do something.
Ego.
Okay, you
Mhm.
call it ego. Well, if it's ego, they're putting the ego in their music and they're inflaming that
Yeah.
to be even
Yes.
bigger in the music. They're using the music as a
It's,
vehicle to push that diabolical ego that you state. So music, they're using it in a horrible
yes.
way. They're using
Yes.
it in a
Pushing agendas. Yes. Making it okay to be angry, making it okay to touch on underage, making it okay to take substances, making it yes, I 100% agree.
horrible. Well, we do have some callers. And also, not only that, I want to talk about Brian McKnight as well. Now, did you hear what was going on with Brian?
Yeah, I heard the video that Ricky Smiley had put out, and then Tyrese did a video.
Ricky Smiley say, if you guys did not know, let me tell y'all something about this Brian McKnight. Brian McKnight got an Asian wife, y'all. He got an Asian family, and he said F his black kids. He don't want shit to do with his biological black kids. This nigga is so off his rockers. Did you know he had a child named Brian Jr. and he said, you ain't Brian Jr. no more, nigga. You ain't no kid of me, nigga. I'm gonna birth an Asian child and call him Brian Jr., bitch. Okay. And did you know that his son, his black biological son, is in the hospital suffering from chemo. He's doing, I guess, so many hours in the hospital. And they said it's a damn shame. You got that black son out there that he's going through this shit by himself and his daddy don't want shit to do with him. His daddy don't
Oh,
support. And
that's not fair, Gigi.
well, that's what the boy said. That's what
But
that son said. That's
did you
what you want to read what the son said.
did you see the doctors that Brian McKnight hired to take care of his son, that he was flying his son in to be closer to him to get treatment, and the mother stopped it and said, F you, your wife, don't come over here now trying to help. We don't need your help. Did you
Oh,
see that?
so now it's the black woman fault. Now
I'm
it's
not saying that, Gigi. I'm
oh,
saying that they
oh,
had an issue.
Rashida, you know I'm slightly role playing with your girl.
Look, right? They had an issue. Brian McKnight fell out with his kids for whatever reason, right? Whatever the reason was, and they was not on good terms. And then he found out that he was battling cancer. So he said, okay, the least I can do is get his charts to the right doctors to get him better help. But I guess his ex felt like maybe she thought he was doing it as like a publicity stunt or just to make it seem like he's been involved.
Rashida, I can't blame the black mama. You
I
know
ain't say I blamed her.
blame her. Because if a man came out his mouth to say he hate my son, he don't want shit to do with my son, how do I not know that he hired that doctor to try to take my son out of here? Your hatred run deep, bitch. I'm not trusting his ass. I want to know if somebody told y'all, I hate your son. He ain't want nothing to do with your son out in public, not just behind the scenes, but out in public, and made your goddamn kids know it over and over and over. Would you trust them? Would you trust them to bring them goddamn doctors to your door? One of you.
I would.
Hold on.
I would.
Wait. Press 1 if you would trust them, and press 5 if you would not trust them. Hell, we got situations in our hospitals right now where black women don't trust these white doctors because they do so goddamn much. I'm not trusting no Brian McKnight or nothing he does. Shout out Detroit for canceling that nigga. Go ahead, Rashida.
I'll probably, if I could not afford the doctors that my child needs to save his life, and he's willing to put up the money to pay for the doctors, I would definitely take it. I would have to set my ego aside because I'll be more concerned with my son's health than me not liking him or him not liking us. That's just me.
I get you, Rashida. That's just you. But I'm going to say, listen here, Brian, give me the money. I'm going to do it my damn self. Give me the money. Wire me the money. Don't play no games. I don't trust Brian. He already told you. Listen, I'm not, a fool will wait to see if their enemy is their friend. A fool will wait to see if their enemy is their friend. This man already told you he is the enemy. He told you that. I'm not, no, come on. That's just like, come on, take this vaccination shot. Take this shot. Come on, y'all. It's going to help y'all feel better.
And a lot of people took it because they believe.
Right, and it worked for some people, and some people they have, it's a mixed review. Okay,
yeah.
I couldn't stand y'all keep asking me, did you take the shot? Did you take the bitch? Don't worry about it. I'm here.
Yeah, like what Miss Gemini said, like it's not. I would have still took the offer for him to pay for the doctors. Now you could pick your own doctors, but if he's offering to foot the bill, I would let him. I wouldn't have told him to F off, especially if he can afford doctors that I cannot.
Well,
I'm sorry.
It sounded like he was trying to get a certain doctor to do it. It did not sound like he was not offering her the money.
It was the best cancer center or something like that. I don't know.
I mean,
I don't know, but
I still can't trust him because he already have his hatred. He probably trying to take him out of here because they say when Brian McKnight died, homegirl said I scream too much. Do I scream too? Am I screaming too much, y'all? Am I too much for y'all? See, it be comments like that be trying to tear my spirit down.
Man, Gigi, how do you even see that comment?
I see it. I always see the negative shit first.
Gigi. It seemed like to me the same people being here all the time. They know exactly how you rock. They know how you talk, and obviously they love it. So if somebody don't like it, you know what they could do? Click off.
Yeah, but I don't want her to click off. I want her to stay and deal with it. First lady, you better not click off, ho. I want you to hear me scream to the damn rooftop. Do you hear me? I want you to hear my voice in your damn dreams, First Lady. Okay? I'm gonna be the bitch in your nightmare, First Lady. I'm gonna be that leading actor in your goddamn nightmare, First Lady. You better believe it. You ain't gonna never forget about me, First Lady.
You said you're gonna dream about me tonight.
Hell yeah. I want to be in her damn dreams. I show. Oh, well, did you hear Tyrese was trying to defend Brian McKnight? Isn't that sick? Isn't that horrible?
No, he didn't try to defend him, Gigi. He said he said he respect him. He said, but we never know what's happening, and for you to speak on somebody else's children or relationship and try to insert yourself into that is kind of wrong, because I guess he was speaking of like past things that happened, but he was just saying you never know. And he said for a grown man to reach out and basically almost like try to pick up and play daddy with 30-year-old 40-year-old men is not right.
What? That's his child. I'm confused. I'm really
No,
lost.
he's talking about um when he posted the video, when
Who?
Ricky Smiley posted the video.
Ricky Smiley posted a
Yeah.
video of what?
Tyrese never
What?
said, he was saying that he said, oh, if you need a dad, you could come out here. It's plenty of us. I mean, we can't replace your dad, but we can be somebody to you. He told them they're loved and things like that. He was like, because I grew up not having a father, but
Okay,
I
so
had my
let me get this straight. Sorry to cut you off.
no, you
So,
could.
um,
Yeah, they 33.
Ricky Smiley, he said, you know what? He reached out to Brian McKnight's sons and say, listen, y'all, I will help you. It need to be noted, Ricky Smiley, he's a black man and he has money and he's always looking out for black people. He's always employing black people, okay? And he just lost his own child. So I'm sure he's feeling some type of way. And he said, I open my arms to you, black brother. I open my arms to you. I will help you. Is that what not a community? That's what a community is, Rashida. Remember, we used
Yeah,
to raise a child, you need a damn village, huh?
yeah.
Well,
I
Ricky
think
Smiley is the village. He's trying to be, goddamn it. If a black man is opening up their doors and arms, what's wrong with that? Clearly, when they screaming out for help, they need help. You want us to
yeah.
all just watch and just look and just laugh and entertain for commentary, not even do nothing about it? At least he
No,
did.
I think that's what he was talking about, the fact that Ricky made a video about it. I think he was trying to you know how Tyrese is, he don't use his words right. He's articulate, but I think he was saying like instead of being online saying stuff like that or acts like go if you know them, go to them. Like he could talk to those boys without being online.
Oh, girl, who is this?
I don't know. I'm just telling you what I interpreted from his video.
But Rashid, I got something to say about that. What you're saying about Tyrese. You're saying Tyrese was the same man that says, hey, Ricky Smiley, do that shit behind closed doors. You don't have to do it in front of everybody. Well, hold up, Tyrese. Have your ass looked in the damn mirror? Because his ass always out here crying, telling us his personal business that we don't need to know. He's always out here putting us, forcing us in his business, and we didn't even ask to be
But
there.
but that's how hypocrites and narcissists kind of work. They tell you what you should be doing and they don't do the same thing. That's about how it works.
And that's why and that's why Brian McKnight's son got a problem with him. And this is what he said. Now I show y'all what Brian McKnight. Hey, y'all, I see y'all in the dang. I'm gonna come get y'all. I'm so glad y'all here. But I'm gonna show y'all because I want y'all to see verbatim this son. Okay, this son, what he said. Okay, do y'all see this? This is Brian McKnight's son. Can you imagine? He disowned that black boy. He don't want nothing to do with that black man. He rather have Asian kids. That's what it is. He want them Asians. Ain't that something? We got to talk about Jeezy too, because he wanted Asian women too. He oversaw all black women to get with Asian. I guess they want Asian, honey. Okay. Rashida, are they tired of fried chicken and mac and cheese and candy M's and cornbread? Huh? Is they tired of the food? What is it, Rashida?
No, they ain't tired of it because they're gonna turn around and try to get them to cook just like us anyway.
Ah, okay. Okay.
You know you can't stay. Who gonna stay? Who gonna love some fried chicken and macaroni and cheese and collard greens and then just say one day, I don't never want to eat that ever again in my life? Yeah, okay.
Well, honey, Brian McKnight and Jeezy, they sure chose the Asian, honey. Okay, so this is Brian McKnight's son. It says Tyrese used to sleep under our pool table when I was a kid, man. Woo! Why is Tyrese sleeping under the pool table? Huh? Make that make sense. Was he too
Because
drunk?
wasn't he homeless at one point?
I didn't know. Really?
I think so. And yeah, I think so. Like the people in the industry, I don't think, where's Tyrese? Have you ever heard about his mother, his father, a brother, a cousin, anything?
About it. Is he a plant?
I don't know. I think they found him on the streets though.
Ooh, I didn't know.
Yeah.
I Girl, I had no idea. Tyrese. So, honey, Tyrese was asleep. Ooh,
He
did
was homeless for a very long time. He was.
Brian McKnight's son drag his ass with that quote right there?
Well, so you know now that'll be a thing. Cause you know that Tyrese ain't gonna let nobody come up here and say anything about him. And now he gonna have words.
I didn't even
But
know.
you don't think that he's doing the same thing that he's telling Ricky Smiley not to do? I
Who?
know Tyrese, I know he stated the very first thing he stated was that he was not going to speak on Brian McKnight, his children, or his wife. He was simply addressing Ricky Smiley, and that's it. He was not, he said, because he don't know. He said he know Brian McKnight, he know his
So you're
ex-wife, he
saying
know the kids.
that Tyrese should have went to the Ricky Smiley behind the scenes. Well, yeah, he should have, but he ain't. He like attention. So, this is Brian McKnight. Says this Tyrese, nigga, you used to sleep under our pool table as a kid. Okay, and that's heartbreaking right there to know that my daddy was my daddy, and all of a sudden he get with an Asian woman, honey, and now he want to disown us. He's acting brand new. Okay, he acting fake and phony. Ooh, that's heartbreaking. It says, I know the 90s R&B brotherhood blood is thicker than anything, but you should sit this one out, champ. Come on, brother. You have relationships to fix with your own kids. Oh, shit.
He said that.
Tyrese is not even having good relations. How many kids he got?
He too, but he was going through a battle with the first baby mother and the daughter. Remember, that was the "What more do you want from me?" when he did that video.
Yeah, hold
And
on.
then,
Because that was his black queen. Remember, she said she don't identify as African American, but he said that's his black queen. Do y'all remember that? Press 7 if you remember when
oh yeah, yo,
Tyrese said that's his black queen, y'all.
you
Ooh,
talking about the wife?
yeah, he was sucking. He was sucking
Yeah,
black women.
that
Huh? He said
that
this is
cry though.
queen.
That cry didn't come from her. That cry came from the mother, his daughter's mother, his first child's mother. He was crying with her because she was taking him back and forth to court because he was paying child support. He had his daughter all the time, but she wanted more money. And he was trying to explain to them that he wasn't working. This is what he was saying in the video, and that he had to borrow. Will
Money from
Smith gave him,
girl,
yeah,
got a
all of
lot
that.
on. He need to shut up, Rashida. Rashida, you know, I looked at Tyrese like a strong, like a person, like he's very strong. I did not know that he was home. I would have never known, you know, because on
Hmm.
the movies he looks so strong and shit. He need to just shut the hell up because the more he talks, the more vulnerability he's showing his true colors. And I would rather not know his true colors. I'd rather just see you in the movies, nigga. Because when I watch the movies, I'm gonna be distracted with the bullshit you got on this internet. I don't want to know y'all for real. I just want to look at and that's why nowadays I like movies that people I don't know. I don't like watching a lot of movies where they're popular and I know these mother suckers on this internet. I'd rather watch movies where I don't know nobody. So I can just really
Right.
character because
You
it's very
want
interesting.
to how it used to be where when we seen people, we knew them for their art and their art alone. We didn't care about their personal business.
We didn't know nothing. Shit.
Right.
I miss them days. Y'all,
Yeah, I do
I don't
too.
want to know nothing about y'all, honestly. I really
Because
don't.
once you start finding out stuff, everything is ugly now. You don't trust nothing. Everything is ugly. Like if everybody is held to everything they do, then we wouldn't have movies, music to listen to. It's crazy.
All right. So it says, you have bad relationship with your kids. The two things is what keeps you guys from seeing that only thing that matter in the end is family. Okay.
Hmm.
Real men can see past the bull crap. Let me stop though. This 46-hour chemo infusion has me ready to fade Jody. And you guys know Jody, that is a character.
Jody, my Jody.
That's not right. Okay, so he's in chemo right now, and he has to do this, and that's so sad that homeboy made him come out his shell to do this, to say this. This dealing with him and his health.
I wouldn't, if I was his mom or whoever's around him right now, I understand she turned down help and she has every right to. If she's been there, if she say she got it, she got it. But if I were her or his wife, I wouldn't have let him respond to that because anybody that knows or ever dealt with anybody with cancer or anything terminal like that, their mood and their vibe play a part in their treatment. So if they're upset, if they're angry, if they're sad, that can play a negative impact on their treatment.
And I agree with you, but Rashida, this is how I feel. I feel that this helped him. I feel like this is therapy. This was our outlet. Don't you know when you're cramping, you got constipated and you let that shit out? That's what it was for him, you know?
Oh, I can see. I see
If
what
he
you're
would have
saying.
that in, it would have bothered him more. He feel vindicated that he has a voice. It's so many people want a voice, Rashida. And when you mute them and stitch their mouth up where they can't say
Yeah,
anything, a lot of times it will cause them to eat them up inside. He has a voice and he knows people are supporting him, and he sees under the post so many people are supporting and rallying him up, and that's
yeah,
make him feel better. That is some medicine that a pill cannot offer.
that's right. Yeah. So you saying basically him doing that was basically the treatment for his soul and his spirit.
His emotions, yes,
Hmm.
yes, get it out, get it out.
Yeah, I agree with
Woo,
that.
get that
I
shit out.
didn't even look at it like that, but that's
It's all
true.
right.
Sometimes you
That's
got to
why,
let it out.
because we look at things differently, and that's why we make a good blend.
Yeah.
All right, Tony. How you doing? What's your
I
take
am
about
I,
everything?
I am doing fine, and I'll tell you, Brian McKnight is a piece of work. He's a real piece of work, and
Hmm.
I I don't respect that dude at all anymore. I used to love his music. I don't I'm burning anything Brian McKnight. You,
Oh
how,
wow.
you listen. You know his. I once saw a production video with Brian McKnight, and his sons actually plays instruments and engineered, and they did a couple of his albums. His
They did.
sons,
Yeah, they was close at one point.
yeah,
But once
and
that he got with that Asian woman, he said no more.
they also did the background vocals and everything. So now how are you gonna turn your back on your seed that's kind of responsible for you making some hits? Because since they ain't been with him, that's why he ain't hardly got nothing out now.
And I heard, all right, so I went down a rabbit hole on one of his son's page.
Mm-hmm.
And one time he was lashing out at his dad. And he said, all I'm going to say is we kept him out of federal prison.
What?
Yep, that was, he posted that on his
What
page.
that
Yep.
mean, Rashida?
I don't know because he didn't go, that's all he said. He said, so for him to act like this, like he went into his feelings, but he said, all I'm going to say is we kept him out of federal prison. I don't know what that meant.
Me, I don't. You know what? I didn't know anything about that either. Nah, I'm shocked. But
Yeah.
Tyrese ain't got no reason to talk. His
So,
oh
Tony, what's
yeah.
your thoughts about this Drake?
Mm.
Drake Kendrick beef and the pow pound and all that.
Well, honestly, I don't think Kendrick Lamar got anything to do with that. They released a canon of stuff on Drake the past 2 days that I'm shocked that I had no idea. I'm talking about they didn't just talk about it; they had video. They dropped videos.
Mm-hmm.
He can't deny what they're saying about these kids because he's on video with them.
Mm-hmm.
Got one, he's in a bed doing an interview with
Mm-hmm.
with the minor. What grown man do that? He gave me Michael Jackson syndrome when I saw all that mess.
They started pulling songs, and I'm like, he did say that.
Yeah, he
Like,
did.
you don't pay attention to this, but he kept saying, what he said, I would have waited. I would have waited, wasn't rushing. The age difference was crazy, but I knew your body wanted it. Something on the lines of that. I was
Yeah,
like, whoa.
yeah. So I'm like really crazy, and you know Tyrese another one ain't too far off of that boat too. You know.
Well, like you said the other day, all
All of
some
them got something going
fans.
on. But
So,
GG,
what are you saying about Tyrese?
Tyrese. Ooh, okay. I, I can't even come up with safe words to say about Tyrese.
Oh.
I dislike that girl that much.
Well, all I know is Tyrese is close to that church lady. I forgot her name. But
What
that's all
church?
I know.
What church lady? Drop me, hit me in the head with that one there.
Rashida, what's that church lady? That Tyrese, that's his godmama. Y'all know that Tyrese is close to that church lady name. That's his godmama, whatever. They said in the chat in the man in hell.
Some
Okay.
somebody please do. That's right up my alley. I didn't know that.
Tim Burrow.
Oh,
Yeah.
Kim Burrell.
Yes. Yeah, they real tight. They
Look, okay. If he tight with Kim Burrell, that explains a whole lot.
Isn't that
what
the
you
lady
what
that
you just
Jay-Z
said about
came
Kim.
out?
Kim Burrell is a gospel jazz singer.
I think that's the one. Jay-Z came out and thanked her. He said that Beyonce was locking herself in a room for hours and hours and hours on end listening to her music, and then she would be okay when she came out.
Kim Burrell?
Yeah,
Mm.
Kim Burrell got some.
Jay-Z came out and thanked her.
Kim Burrell got some good music, but Kim Burrell was in Houston, so I think she's a Houston girl, if I'm not mistaken.
They said Kim Burrell was Beyonce inspiration.
Yeah,
Okay, yeah,
Mm.
they
yeah.
said she was a nasty woman though, like her
Oh,
attitude.
Kim Burrell is a very nasty woman, very nasty.
Is she a witch?
Yes,
Oh
yeah,
God, I was just joking, but okay.
yeah. All of that, and 25 bags of chips.
Well, tell her what happened with Kim Burrell.
Okay, so Kim Burrell was she badly embarrassed a lady at her service. I think about her teeth or something like that. What Rashida was it
Not
about
about the teeth.
what?
Not about.
No, there was one she did about the teeth though. She went in on about her
I
teeth.
think she talk about somebody. Yeah, she always do that. She
Yeah.
like one of them old school things. But okay, you guys say that Kendrick had nothing to do with the pow pow. Um,
No,
how do you feel about all this beefing going on?
I believe that it's over. They not beefing anymore. It's over.
They
It
not
was.
it stopped.
Yeah, they came out and said it. Drake said it on his last song, and Kendrick's manager released something. It was about music. They dropped their songs. We were supposed to decide who won. Kendrick hit him with a power bomb song with the Meet the Grams. And then the next song he dropped was his celebration song. After he had put out what he put out, it was no more really for Drake. Drake should not have responded because what he did was when he
Opening.
responded, he basically he said the wrong words. So he was saying things like or implying that he is too rich to mess with little girls. Like his fame is the reason why he don't do it. Or I would have been if that were true, I would be in jail right now, which is not true. We know that.
Yeah, that's not true
So,
because
Rashida,
they
what
should.
you trying to tell me Drake is a pedo?
Yes, it's proven. Gigi, it's so many videos.
Girl,
You
Nicki
know,
got pedos all around.
what's her name? Bobby. What's her name?
Bobby Christina.
No, the one that played 11 on Stranger Things.
Just call her Bobby.
He was having the most inappropriate relationship with her from the age of 13. She has
Yeah,
2 interviews that she did.
that's
And she
right.
said that they text all the time. They done spent 3 days together. That she was like, oh, he just texted me the other day. And he was like, oh, I miss you so much. And I was like, I miss you too. And she said that, they was like he probably mentoring her, but she literally told the people on the red carpet that he talks to her about boys and dating. And this, she's 14. Why would you be? If any man, Gigi, came to you in his 30s and told you that his BFF was a 14-year-old girl that he texts and he give her dating advice, what would you think?
He's grooming. He's grooming.
Why was he doing that?
To groom. He was
He's
grooming her
grooming her.
because
Well,
He
that's how they start off. That's how some of the other ones doing them power bottom. Hey, tell me your secrets. I want
so,
to know what I could
so
do
with,
to
with
help
Millie, have
you.
y'all talked to Millie? Is she okay with all this? Like,
She's saying that people are making it weird. That's just her friend. They're good friends. She's young. She don't see nothing wrong.
ain't she grown now?
It's what she might be grown now. Wait, hold on.
Yeah,
The
she
last
now.
what is she? 19
19, I think.
Uh-huh. So
now?
did they do it? Did they do the do?
I don't know, but you know who else he was grooming? Justin Bieber's wife.
Yes,
Haley?
they
Yep.
was together.
He waited until what was it, the day after her 18th birthday to publicly come out that they was dating.
Yes.
But they had already been dealing with each other for 4 years before her 18th birthday.
So do you think little girls are gonna come out?
I don't know. It depends on the relationship. I mean, if they don't feel like nothing is wrong with it and they okay with it, probably not.
Oh,
Well,
okay.
in Canada, the age is 16.
But like they said, once you cross the state lines and you doing it other places, federal can pick it up because 18 is
Yeah,
the age limit.
yeah, that's
That
correct.
girl that he had on stage, the 17-year-old girl, and he was all behind her and sniffing her and kissing her neck. And then he said, how old are you? And she was like, oh, I'm 17. And he was like, whoa. He started backing up. He was like, no, I don't want to go to jail yet.
No,
And then
but it was what he said before he said that. He said, "What a body like that
no, he said that after she told him he was 17.
was what?" Yeah,
Because then he said, he was like, 17, why do you look like that? You're so
yeah,
sick.
yeah,
And I
yeah,
love the
yeah.
way your breast felt up against my body.
Yes, he said that,
So
and
then
and then he kissed her hand.
he kissed her, yes.
He-
And
and,
then she just dropped on
and he still.
Instagram
Mhm.
and she said, I was 17 when that happened. I'm 30 now. It was nothing then, it's nothing now. Her dad took her to that concert. So her dad was standing there when Drake did all of that. Yeah. Her father was standing there watching Drake grope his daughter on stage, telling
And what
her
do you
what
think about that, Rashida?
I think that she needs to know that her father is something wrong with him too.
Mm.
I
So
wouldn't want my father to see me get groped at my grown age.
about Boosie defending Drake.
He
Well, well,
defended Drake. I didn't hear that.
What Boosie was saying, he wasn't just defending Drake. He was, I think, well, from what I interpreted, what Boosie was saying was that he think is just a travesty of unrighteousness that people would take sides and go against two artists that are actually just trying to entertain, and if it gets any worse than that, then basically they need to stand back and let them work it out instead of egging on the bad negativity to be worse than what it is.
Got
That's
it.
Oh, I seen that.
I want to put it up. And a lot of people are taking that Boosie is defending Drake. And then they're coming out and saying Boosie is a pedo his damn self. That's what they're saying in this comments. So I'm talking about this post right here. I just posted up. Boosie slams people for hyping a beef. And then he talks about it. He says, do y'all really want this rap to be overshadowed by talking about kids, by baby mama dirt, by the essay charges, about pedo stuff? Okay? Okay? And that's what he goes on. And then people in the comments, as you see, it says, not the Boosie who made a diss track on his own daughter. I forgot about that.
Yep, he sure did.
Did he really do that?
Yeah,
he
he did.
did that. He did. He
Yep.
did.
Okay, what's wrong with the black people? Why they keep talking about each other in this music and shit? From the sons of Brian McKnight and his son being horrible, Boosie and his daughter is horrible, and these marriages. Oh my God, Rashida, what is going
You
on?
got you got what's his name? No neck. Him and his daughter.
Benzino.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
I
but
think that
the thing with Benzino was Benzino actually did try to do the right thing for a while with his daughter, and then she just because of the life that he lived, she followed him. So what she doing is what he did.
Well, last time I heard Benzino was taking up for R. Kelly. That's why a lot of people was getting on him.
He was.
They said in the comments, this the same man that hired an adult worker for his minors. Showing his
oh
Wait a minute. What do you mean by adult worker for his
yeah,
minors?
he had the girl
adult workers for his 13-year-old.
perform on his son.
Say
Yeah.
what?
Yeah.
Talking about the knuckle.
Yep. The oosh gosh kabosh.
Oh gosh.
Well, shit, the black community don't care. Shit, they still gonna support.
Well, he don't get he gets some support, but Bootsy not who he used to be.
He's changed a lot for the better, but he still got some wicked ways. But
I never really known him, so I never paid attention. Okay, they said the call is coming from the inside the house. Boosie, shut up. This okay, so it looked like the second clip is down. Okay, what is the second clip? Okay, they're talking about his rap song with his daughter. All right. So, okay, do he got room to talk if he's like making a diss song about his daughter? A grown man?
No, he got no right to talk.
Yeah, but that's what people do. They get involved in this. It's just because everybody else is talking about it. So I guess he said, let me chime in.
Ooh, okay, Ivory, how you doing?
Hey Gigi, how y'all doing?
Hey.
Good, how are you?
Hello, Ivy.
Okay, so did you have something to say about that Jeannie Ma? Because they said that she said that Jeezy been whooping her butt, but people are saying it's a lie. I don't know.
I believe he was whooping her butt. These celebrities don't want to be real. It's all, they try to put that smoke screen up so nobody can believe that they going through the mess or they got the mess that other people do. So
Ah,
yeah, I believe already she covered it up. But Gigi, I do want to talk about this Jeezy and this Drake and how you was talking about the black community. And my point is, you don't see the country people making diss tracks. You don't
Yes,
see
they
the
do.
pop stars
Yeah, they
making
do.
diss tracks. You don't see
well, we
like
don't
other
see it.
genres
Well,
doing it.
Tony, you might see it, but we
Yeah, they
don't
do.
see it.
They
What
do.
if they do it, we don't see it, and it's not in our news, and we're not affected by it.
No, we're not. Because
The
we
Right.
don't listen at the
country,
music.
Yeah, we're not affected by it. I don't know shit what they do, and I don't want to know either. But this
Right.
hit home for us and our
The black
nephews and
community.
people around. It hits.
Mm.
But go ahead, hold on, Tony. Go ahead, Ivory. Say what you're gonna say.
Yeah, yeah, like I said, like you were saying, Gigi, and it's so real. They gonna put this on social media. They gonna put it on Instagram. And like you were saying, like it's something in the music that draws people to it, their attention to it. You know, and
I
and
guess
it's
what, Ivory. When these men, these thugs, they go to rob a bank or they go to take somebody out, what music do they put on? Do they put on classical music? Huh?
no, they gonna put on some Jeezy, cause
They
cause
gonna pump
that
that
whooping
bump
ass
because
spirit
that
in there.
bump is gonna
not
make
Jeezy.
that
What
shit.
Jeezy? What songs he got out right now? Not Jeezy.
Gangsta music. No,
She
they gonna
say
put
Young Thug or
They
some
not
Jeezy.
young
gonna
boy.
put on no country music.
They gonna
They
put on
gonna
some
put on that
NBA young boy.
gangster music. Hell yeah, it motivates them. It hypes them up. It
You,
gets them inspired to do some diabolical shit.
you ain't never lie because when I take my long rides, I gotta have a certain gangsta upbeat music if I'm not listening to my Mary J. Blige. You right. Cause some music you don't wanna be you wanna be hyper. And you right. You right. I can't.
Well, can they
mm.
listen to some Fred Hammond?
Of course not.
I don't think they can. They
Can
might, but they do. They listen.
if they bump Fred Hammond about when they about to go rob or pow somebody, that might make them turn around, right?
Right. You talking about the inner cities because the guys who's making the gritty and grimy music now, they listen to all genres of music. That's where they get their inspiration from. And then they just turn it into something else.
Mm. Well, we're talking about more so the common thugs out here in these streets that don't listen to no music. They're not like the artists, but the music influenced them to
Yeah.
go on a spree to do some horrible stuff, pow pound and like you said it could have been a fan that pow Drake's house. So if you have crazy fans and it's more crazy fans than ever before that's going to do all this, it's a mess.
Yeah, look at Beyonce. Some of Beyonce fans. It's a documentary about one. They don't blatantly tell you that it's about Beyonce, but it is. But I looked it up to see how much of it was real, and they be going around if somebody say anything wrong, like her outfit was off. They be finding people IP address. Like
Yeah.
that is
I'd be scared of them. Well, I'm not scared of the Beehive. I don't know why, because everybody else talking about Beyonce, all them AI bots, they talk about
yeah.
Beyonce and they don't do shit
Mhm.
about them. So that's why I felt comfortable. But honey, them bars scared the shit out of me. I
Look at
see
them
what
in the chat.
I
Look,
see,
Gigi.
yeah, I see what they did to Nosy. That girl, she's a YouTube
Mm-hmm.
fighting
Not
with.
too much about Beyonce. Calm down, Thomas. I like Beyonce. Calm down.
Well, what? Well, Michael, what's your thoughts? What you have to say?
Mhm. I just think that when it comes down to it, he already disowned his kids a long time ago, Brian McKnight.
Brian
So,
McKnight.
yep, because they were working for him, and then what it was, he has another daughter that the mom his daughter or whatever, the mom got pregnant just because he was Brian McKnight. So he really hasn't even had a connection with that oldest daughter that he had.
Oh, okay. So who is the oldest daughter, y'all?
That's
Rashida,
the one that the boy was talking about. His son was talking about. He said he loved his sister, but I thought that he was talking about
Rashida, how many kids this nigga got?
four, right?
Mm.
He got three boys and a girl.
How many black kids?
Three, I believe.
Well, Tony said four. Tony,
I
how many
thought
black kids he got?
I thought he had four black kids, two
And how
boys, three boys, and one girl. Something
No,
like that.
no, the baby boy is half Asian.
What the hell? What?
His Yeah, he got his youngest son is by his wife, and
so
she's
that's
Okay.
Asian.
he not full. He not. I'm talking about the full black ones, the full blooded.
I think it's four. I know it's three boys.
Three full blooded black boys,
I think so.
and then you got a half blood.
Because they were doing harmony for him at one time,
They
and
said he got six kids. Okay, he got too many damn
Oh,
count.
I
Okay.
don't. Yeah, he got too many to count. I'm lost.
Well, how many baby mamas he got? Just two?
No,
Well,
he
why?
can't because by his ex he got two boys. By his wife he got one. So the other three kids is I don't know.
Well, anyway, he's an ain't shit nigga, right? Okay, Irie, what's your thoughts?
So, Brian McKnight, I agree with the wife. If you disown my child,
The
I agree with you
ex-wife.
too. The ex-wife. If you disown my child and now all of a sudden you want to bring a doctor in, I wouldn't trust that at all. And now I understand what Rashida was saying, where they can get he have money to where he can get cancer doctors or whatever, but he can get state benefits. Because if you disown me, I can't trust you, just like Gigi said. And they do be having those doctors.
Rashida, if the KK said, you know what, I'm gonna get you the best doctor in the world.
The
I know
who?
you're dealing with the KK.
I
They
ain't taking. I wouldn't take a penny off the street from them.
But Rashida, the thing
Mm-mm.
don't got no money and they're trying to do right by
I
black.
don't no, because
Okay,
they ain't never. That's not what this country was built on. Now that's just straight lies. It never was love there,
okay.
ever.
They
It
said
wasn't like it was love and then it went sideways.
KK said, listen, Rashida, we're trying to do it right, damn it. Okay. Now
No,
let it
I'm good.
we know you sick right now, and we want to offer you the best doctors. We're
No,
trying to make amends.
no.
Okay, well, that's how we feel about
You
Brian.
can't make. Y'all can. That's fine. I'm not. I'm not trying to sway y'all opinion.
No, Rashida, you know I'm playing with you. You know I'm role playing, girl.
Look, I'm gonna take the money and find my own doctors, and that's if I can't get him the help for because that cancer is nothing to mess with, and I'm not gonna be wasting time stuck in my feelings. I'm gonna just take the money and go find the doctors that I want him to have and get him the treatment, and he still can f off.
He didn't give her no money. He said, I got a doctor for you.
Right.
Mm.
Ooh, that's a setup, Ivory. You know that's a damn setup. And then when the boy die, he gonna just cry and oh my God, and I'm so sorry. But it's God's will. He gonna say some shit like that. It's God's will. God wanted him to stay, he would have stayed, but he's gone now. So we just gonna have to pray.
I didn't even know Brian McKnight liked the women, so all of this is new to me.
What? What are you trying to say, Rashida?
That I've grown up all my life thinking that, and hearing stories about him and Eddie Murphy along with other people.
You saying he gay too?
That's what I heard all my life growing up.
Is the whole black community gay?
I don't know. But that's what I was always told about him. Y'all start talking about he got kids and wives and stuff. It just threw me for a loop.
Well, I guess they go both ways. Okay, they want some of this, some of that.
Yes.
No, they say the wife gonna treat them better. Okay, ain't no man gonna love her like no woman gonna love her. Okay, they know that they gotta invest, honey, into a wife. So what does that Asian woman do for him?
See, Tony said that's what I wanted to say. He is.
Mm. What does an Asian woman do for him?
I don't know. He is
Make him
something
forget,
about her.
make him forget about being black.
Oh, make him forget about being black. Do he do anything for black people now?
Does not.
No. Mm. All right. So 267, you're live on the air.
Hey, Gigi, this is Carabella. I was like, she always calling me Carly Go, but it's like, it's actually Carabella.
Carabella, you just gotta call me
y'all.
more Carabella. She's one of my moderators. What up, Carabella?
Hey, Kara.
More
so
so I
much.
can ring it in my
Hey.
mind. Carabella, Carabella, Carabella.
Yeah.
What's up, Carabella?
Yes. So I'm like, Gigi, I don't want to keep y'all, but I really think that with Kendrick leaking Drake's address, I think that probably triggered his fans to attack his home. Because
Right.
you guys remember when Megan Thee Stallion and Nicki Minaj was beefing, and then they did something to, her mother's grave. I think that, it's just like, it's getting out of hand. Remember, you remember that, Gigi.
So
Carabella.
somebody said that
Wait,
even
Rashid, I like how Carabella is thinking. All this rap shit and all this beefing is horrible. Stop it. I'm anti-beef, okay?
yeah.
Honey, yeah, you're right about that, Carabella. And I do think that Kendrick putting that energy out there, why would you want to put that person address out there? You're knowing that these people are sick. Your fans are sick and they're crazy and they're going to do horrible shit. You intended that. You know, I don't like it. You should never put a dress out there, even if the dress was already out there, for you to do it on your platform and for you to do it with your intentions behind it and with your word behind it. It's horrible. It is horrible. The hatred runs deep. It is horrible. And just like you said about that Nicki Minaj and giving that girl that address and they doing that to her goddamn mama's grave. Y'all taking shit too damn far. This is not entertainment. This is horrible, but y'all love to see each other getting down. Now, if a KKK, if a KK did that shit, then y'all be crying about it.
We don't fight for each other, but it all derives back from slavery. From slavery, excuse me. I know that it's a mixed, diversity within the chat, so I have no
Carabella, you my moderator, girl. You better talk your shit.
I love you, DJ.
Stay up here, Carabella.
Too. And I'm like, I love Big Rock too and Tony. I'm like, don't play with them.
I want more of my moderators to call in. Shit.
I think that him having his house up there, which he already blasted his house, but I think it was more of the part that nobody knew that his house was on a registry, and he leaked it from the registry. Because the red dots, that means SA offender.
Okay, really quick, y'all. Did y'all see somewhere where Kanye was confirming that Drake is actually one of the, I don't know if I can say it, it's one of the
pedos? Oh, yeah.
I know I can't get it on YouTube, but it was confirmed through Kanye West that, I'm like, he's in it with those people. So I'm like, so the people that he's working for, I'm like, he's doing something with them kids.
Yeah, even Diddy posted laughing emojis behind it.
It's sick.
They said Diddy house gonna get sprayed up too.
Ain't nobody in there. They all going to jail. They can spray it up if they want to.
They just gonna do it to make news.
There's all of these rumors going around, but it's like nobody's being prosecuted. Everything is taking so long, and the case is being worked on. Whatever the case may be, allegedly, they still living a happy life, and it's victims involved.
So
how many victims are out there? It's only certain people that are coming forward. We don't know what's really happening behind closed doors. It can be, and I know that them tunnels. I'm like, I don't know if y'all read and check.
They said
in Diddy's neighborhood, them tunnels is real.
CC29 said Kanye West is that the same one that allowed his child to wear a bead DS mask, a freaky mask.
CC, my girl.
Did he really
Listen,
let his child
I
wear a
don't trust
freaky
none of them.
mask?
Mm.
That
I don't
Kanye
trust none of them,
West.
DJ.
You
I
know he's
know Kanye West be
girl.
going off on Kim about having certain people around his daughter, and he felt like she shouldn't have no social media at her age and being up there twerk. They got into an argument about that.
Like, be for real. Like, look how you have your woman dressed in public.
Right.
A reflection of you. Yes
Do
or
you
no?
think he does that for other men?
No, he really wanna be in the designing world. This is his
I
artwork.
think he does that for other men.
He could be a green hat.
I think he's one of them cockholes. So you got men out here, they want to get a woman and they make her very sexualized so men can lust after, and that attracts the men so they can all do the three-way.
That, or he could be a green hat. Maybe he likes to be dress her up knowing that she is specifically is the type that would go and have these different, affairs with these guys and embarrass him. Some men like to be embarrassed that way.
Yeah, he get off seeing other men mess with his woman.
He could. I mean, he did you hear the story about how
AJ video turned him on? Okay,
he was stalking her? He said,
they
right.
Shit, they like whores. They love it.
He literally said he used to find because they always take that picture at Christmas time, and he used to crop his face in and send them back the card to let them know I'm supposed to be a part of this family. That's a little much. That's straight stalker vibes. Who does that?
And that's why I don't
Kanye was
understand.
autistic?
I don't understand you hoes that's broke. What the hell is wrong with you?
She ain't broke. She made money off that.
I'm not talking about that hoe. I'm talking about good
Oh, the other ones.
broke hoes. Huh?
Well, so they ain't got the right teacher. They need to go. I guess Kim mother need to start her own hoe camp. Teach these girls how to get that bread. Diddy got Diddy camp.
We need inflation on the hoes. Okay, the price needs to go up. Well, you know they said inflation.
Jeezy,
No, you ain't gotta go.
Camilla Bella.
I gotta let y'all go. I got the babies in the back. I was like,
Okay.
I love y'all chat.
We love you. We enjoy
I'll call y'all
talking
later.
to you. All right, call us later. Because we had to keep her ass hostage.
Yeah.
We don't want to. I like how she talking. 305, you're live on the air. 305. All right, you rose your hand.
Hey.
Yes.
GG. Thomas said that Brian McKnight looked real good in that picture though.
Well, 305, can you hear me? I can't hear you.
TMZ stands for Team Make Zero.
I have no idea what she's saying. Calling from 757, you're live on the air. 757. All right, I'm gonna let you go.
You fat bitch.
Okay, 832, you're live on the air.
Hey, Miss Gigi, it's Santana. How are you?
Ciao, Chantana. Whoo, hold on. Chantana, you scared the hell out of me. Talk to me. And I'm sorry I haven't got you in a chat yet, but talk to me. I'm glad you called. Go ahead.
Oh, you good. I'll say everybody's made some good points, but I just want to go back on the whole Drake and Kendrick beef. And it was kind of just exposed, but Drake, he's been having these tours at his house. So besides the address being known, what's really going on behind all the closed doors with all these tours and stuff too? Because, part of his deal is he's working with the people who are orchestrating the stuff. I can't say the person's name. I'll just say LG, but they're in cahoots with all this, and that's how Diddy's connected with this as well too. These little girls, it's nothing new. And for him and those rap songs, I listen to a lot of the music and just analyzing it. that last song that Drake did, it was more of him in the denial part of it. It wasn't him even battling Kendrick. It was more just about denial, and you can even hear it in the music. He sounds exhausted because all the stuff is coming to light. There's nothing he can do to hide it. You have the Millie Bobby Brown. You have Justin Bieber's wife as well too. Like this, there's a track record of it. By him saying the line, "I'm too rich and famous, I would have been caught by now." Well, look, they're paying attention to it now. Diddy's the prime example. They're not letting that stuff slide anymore. I just wanted to, just go on that where it seems like Drake is in a lot more denial, and I don't think that the battle's over. I mean, that the last song he did, it was not a win for him, and if he's going to be the person at the top, supposedly, he's definitely going to have to come out with another one. And that's just my four-part part on that.
Got it. What I already said, Kendrick Lamar, he's going to be debuting at #1 on the billboards. So yeah, I guess that's that on that. Also, just to let you guys know, make sure y'all like this video. I need the support. Did you guys hear about the Florida mom who is breastfeeding her husband? And he want her to have another baby so he can continue to be breastfed.
Sick.
You didn't hear about that? Ivory, what's your thoughts about that? I don't know where Rashida went.
It's just sick. Like in 2024, like you just hearing stuff that you've never seen, and it's just mind blowing what people are really doing. Like,
and he put a picture of him getting breastfed by his wife, and they both black.
Wow.
I was gonna put a picture, but it's inappropriate because you actually see him doing it.
It's just weird. It's just weird.
Got it. And also to let you guys know, TikTok, they are planning to sue because you guys know United States is going to ban that application in 9 months. TikTok said they're not going to sell and they're going to sue the United States of America. Okay. So you have that to look forward to. Another thing, 50 Cent is suing Daphne for defamation after she accused him of essaying her, and he is seeking $1 million, okay, in damages. Monique Slaughter, she says that Shaq O'Neal cheated on her with 2 people who from Love and Hip Hop, and she said she didn't even know. Moniece, I'm just so annoyed with her. I don't know why. She always seems like she's screaming for attention or validation to me. I just want her to go away. Michael, what are your thoughts about everything?
Drake, he's done a lot of stuff behind the scenes, just like Nicki Minaj has. So it's all boiled to the top, to the highest level, and these dudes just don't care. So whoever sprayed his house, I mean, it probably was somebody, because a lot of these dudes are tied to gangs and everything else before they became rappers. So in the streets, you got to watch what you say, because you never know who's out there.
All right.
You got to watch what you say.
I think it was an inside thing because this man is in a gated community. It's like he got a gate and it's a gated community. So how does someone come up to his mansion and spray it, and then how do they get out? It's like an upscale gated community. Like, how does that happen? I really feel like it's inside. I feel like, how did Kendrick get a lot of the information he got? Maybe it was a rat, and maybe Drake pow or somebody in his entourage pow the boy, and then called the people and made up a narrative to make it look like some East Coast West Coast beef. That's what I really honestly think.
Honey, it's horrible. It's just sick. I don't like it. Caller from 757, we're back at you again.
You're fat and ugly, die.
Okay, there we go. There biology. All right, you guys. Listen, I'm gonna cut it short today. I love y'all. Hopefully, I see y'all tomorrow. And I thank you, Ivory. Thank you, Tony. Thank you, Rashida, Santana, and Michael. All right, and I'm out. DJ.
Good night, y'all.
Good night.